I, 26, and got into a fight with my pregnant wife, 26, that caused a lot of damage and resentment towards her and her family. I am still mad after 3 weeks, and I'm considering divorce. We have been together for 10 years and married for 3. We are both very close to our family and were both born and raised in Missouri. My entire family, mum, dad, brothers, cousins, step-parents, etc., have all moved down to Florida. I stayed here because my wife will not leave her family, so I wanted her to be comfortable, and I sucked it up so that we could start our own life here and she could still be with her family. We always go to dinner with them. Her parents are always at our house, and we're always at theirs. If me and her go to breakfast, her family will always interrupt and join us. We do all holidays with her family as well, except I ask for just one day. I ask for 1 day of 365 days to go down to Florida on Christmas and spend it with my family. I miss them. But my life is here. I want to be a good husband, father, and role model, but I miss my family and want to see them just 1 day with her by my side. What is her reasoning for why she won't come? Because she doesn't want to risk getting COVID. Okay, that is understandable. We need to look out for ourselves and our baby, right? But she is lying. How do I know this? Because I am the one who has taken all precautions, and she has ignored me. She goes to restaurants, movie theaters, large gatherings with friends and family. We have even gone on vacation with her family. She went to go vote where there was hundreds of people. I understand if you need to vote, but COVID still didn't stop. So the one day that I ask to be with my family, she tells me that she's not coming because of COVID. But wait, that is not even where I get mad. Here's what blew everything up. She then proceeded to say that I prioritize. I was so mad, I almost punched a hole in my wall. It has been 3 weeks now, and literally all I want is an apology for what she said to me. I have prioritized over everyone else, always, and for her to say, I prioritize my family first. She refuses to apologize, and she even gave me the worst apology you can give someone. I'm sorry you feel this way. I'm sorry you're hurt. Instead of actually saying sorry for what you did. Like, all I want is for her to have perspective of what she said, and I am embarrassed that I have begged over and over for it because I don't want our marriage to end. But I simply cannot get rid of this resentment towards her and her family. I don't want to be around her. I don't want to be around her family. The feeling is not going away. She is a brick wall, and I don't want anything to do with her now. But she is having our freaking baby. We don't know what to do. If she refused to apologize, then our marriage will not work. There is too much resentment. If we divorce, then our kid will not be as connected to me. I will be here in Missouri on my own, just trying to get time with my kid. I will become depressed knowing that my family who supports me is all down in Florida together while I'm up here struggling. It's scary. I'm so confused and angry, and I'm writing to random people on Reddit. No offense. Don't know what to do. Too long. Don't read. Both close to family. My entire family moved to Florida. I stayed here because I want to be by my wife's side, and she will not leave her family. I get to see my family 1 day out of the year. She refuses and tells me I prioritize my family over her, but we do everything with her family, and I never get to even see mine. I almost punch hole in wall 3 weeks later. Nothing but resentment towards her and her whole family. I want nothing to do with her. So mad I'm considering divorce. Don't want to hurt. Edit, the decision is to do marriage counseling and see where that takes us. Thanks for all your honest feedback. I can understand your frustration completely. If this has been an ongoing issue since your family moved, then clearly this is just another way out of visiting your family with an actual valid excuse. I suggest marriage counseling, an outside perspective for her to see where you are coming from and vice versa. So you always prioritize, so much so it's the norm and she takes it for granted, until one day you want something that doesn't prioritize her and it feels like to her you're doing too much. I would say change your dynamic. Start setting boundaries. Start getting what you need as well. I also wouldn't travel to Florida right now. But I understand the point you're making. I'd suggest going to Florida alone once it's safe to do so, or this year if you're happy to take the risk, and getting tested on your return and your baby isn't due too soon. And I think it's fair she doesn't want to go this year. I'd suggest prioritizing seeing your family more than once a year. Perhaps alternate holiday. She's a grown woman. This is what marriage is. Compromise. I'd say it's better to go alone if she doesn't want to come in future, than sitting every holiday resentful because you're spending it with her family. Couples therapy may also be useful before suggesting divorce. Let's imagine this issue gets away, or never happened, or reset. To say, you still have active resentments you need to address. And that is what couples therapy is for. Use a lot of exaggerated language. Always, never, every time. And I urge you to be precise. How many times have they ruined your couple's breakfast, really? Author, is it that 3 is too many? Are 3 fine except you need an annual vacation with your family too? Is this really about this? It do feel unappreciated and unheard way more than the focus on her family suggests. You have a lot to work through.